Yeah. Isn't that weird how
it is weird.
The view that you see is not even
think
close?
We should just leave it like this. Oh yeah, that's better. So much better. Perfect, actually. Thanks,
Okay,
Jode.
good.
Well, hello, everybody.
Do we need to be farther away? A touch?
It's kind of nice to show things when we're a little bit close, but it's up to you.
Actually, when you see the video, we know we're live.
Good morning, good morning. We're live, and
does Mom know we're doing it?
We're doing our tech this morning again, because it's weird. Before you push go live, it looks one way, and then the screen totally changes. So we are always touching up. Hello, hello. OMG, where are we? We are in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, in my disaster of a basement. Hello, Virginia, and New Hampshire. Good morning.
Hi, everybody in the U.S.
Hi. Does anybody else feel like barfing for the last 2 days? Oh, my goodness. Hello, Miss Tina in Finland.
Hi, Gail.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. Oh, wow. Look at all those messages.
Hi, Denmark.
Hey, from Missouri, Cynthia.
Denmark's having dinner.
Of course. Of course.
Michigan.
Oh, hello, Mexico. Get out of town.
Hola.
Have a huge bowl of guacamole for us.
Wales. I love this. Washington, D.C. Oh, my God. It must be palpable, the energy there.
Right. And Tammy's in Newfoundland. Hey, girl.
Texas. Quebec. Bonjour.
And Yvonne from Detroit. Hello.
Hi, Yvonne.
And Quebec and Brooklyn. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us.
You guys, Christmas countdown.
Really?
Is anybody else thinking that?
No. That's stress.
I'm kind of thinking because things were switched the second Halloween was done. 12:01.
We do. Right. Halloween's over. It's November 1st.
Yes.
The next holiday, see, for Americans, the next holiday is Thanksgiving. But we are thinking Christmas for sure. Somebody has their tree up. Joanne has her tree up, Jodi.
Joanne, I have to say, I teased and said, is it too early to put my tree up on the 1st?
No, you just said, I'm putting my tree up. And I was like, wow, that's early. But I was a little bit jealous, too. Hey, our microphone.
Oh,
Jodi.
Why do we always forget that?
I don't know. What's our sound like? Probably not good, right? We may have to turn this video off.
We didn't last week. Fingers
crossed. Let's see
crossed.
what happens here, guys.
You guys are going to tell us.
Okay, so somebody put their tree up November 1st. You know what? Mom would not enjoy that. I would enjoy that very much.
You know, I'm usually the first weekend in December kind of gal.
Me
Always
too.
have been.
Me too, the whole month of December for sure. Linda's got her tree up, but she won't decorate it.
Oh, Linda.
Oh, okay. Well, I would need lights for
Until
sure.
Remembrance Day. People have that.
I would need lights for sure. Sounds better? Good. Thanks.
People think that it's Remembrance Day is kind of like you're good to go.
After Remembrance
Day.
It's true.
That's kind of what I thought. And I thought this year, screw it. I'm doing it 2 weeks early.
Are you really?
I'm doing it
You're doing
the
it
middle
like
of
the middle of November?
Yes.
You know what? 2020 has been such a shit show. It would make me really happy to have my tree up longer than usual this year.
I'm going to have it
Last
for 6
year,
weeks.
it was less than usual, and I noticed it, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
This year, I feel like I'm owed a little bit of extra time with the twinkle lights and the...
Yes.
You guys, I have extra room in my living room.
Why?
My son is moving out next week, and he's taking one of our couches.
Okay, well, aren't you going to replace it?
Yes! But maybe not till
after
after Christmas. Maybe I'll have a giant spot for my tree, and I'll just go Santa crazy, like little Santa land.
Oh my gosh, how fun is that?
Isn't that exciting? We're all very excited for him here. Real or fake tree? Oh, Zach. I did the real tree for a lot of years. We live in a very dry place. It's not easy to keep it. Like, you do all the things you're supposed to do, and still the needles just drop. It's a fire hazard.
And really...
So I have a beautiful fake tree that I love.
I think... Really, you shouldn't get your tree before a couple of weeks before Christmas.
If you're getting
in our climate,
if you're getting a real tree, I feel like you have to wait way late to get it, or should wait way late to get it. So fake all the way for me, and then I can have it as long as I want.
I do.
And now they make these fake trees that are just beautiful.
I know. Yeah, Zach grew up with a fake tree. So did we. I mean, we've had real over the years, but let me tell you, even watering it every day.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I don't. Like, I water it once, and
Well,
that's
you
it.
have to sort of climb under there. No, it doesn't happen as often
Yeah.
as it should.
Yeah.
I still remember when I think about decorating the tree when we were little, it was the thing to do those little tiny threads of garland, of tinsel.
Granny made us do one
And
at a
I
time.
remember working with our mom, and she would do the lights, and she would do the fluffy garland. And then it came to the point where we're all supposed to just pick one of the little silver things and drape them all over the tree. And inevitably, that lasted for about 10 strands. And then it was just chucking it everywhere. And
Yeah.
kids ruin the whole tree decorating thing.
Well, my kids have an opinion, and I'm like, it's not the same as mine.
I
So-
actually love it when people help. I think I love it when people help decorate the tree.
Only
But
if
it's
they
one of my
agree with you.
But it's if they're on board. Okay, this is what we're doing this year. We're doing red and silver. Don't look at the other things. Because over the years, I've kind of collected stuff. Too much for one tree.
Right. I feel if I was, my tree is kind of eclectic. I like putting every ornament I have. It's a hodgepodge.
Yeah.
That's what I love. My kids are like, only red and silver,
Okay. See.
which I don't know. I mean, it looks super pretty.
I have collected a bunch of things that are like knitted and wooden and more rustic, right? And then you do like a burlap garland, like, you know, that kind of thing. And then there's shiny stuff. And it's not really all the same balls, but it's like a theme.
Yeah.
So
Your tree
somebody
always
said,
looks
are we
amazing.
Christmas control freaks? I'm probably a Christmas control freak. Jodi's not.
No.
No. Not if everything goes.
Sure.
Gold and crystal. Ooh, fancy.
I was at
Fancy.
Michael's. I got a few things for my hat vent pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I mean, I could go crazy. They have great stuff at Michael's.
Oh my God. I love it.
It's full on Christmas.
Well, sure. November 1st, right after
Yes.
Halloween. The clearance section's full of Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys, it's so nice to be back here today.
Hi, Ireland.
We're hoping to be distracting for all of those watching the election this week. We want to be a bit of a distraction for you.
I know.
Otherwise-
I mean, I know how I'm feeling. I can't imagine if it was my president being elected.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're hoping this
Yeah.
brings you a couple of smiles and forget about it.
Absolutely. Let's talk about our knitting for today. It's crazy otherwise. I've felt like bursting into tears for the last 2 days. It's so crazy. Anyway, I have a lot of strong thoughts about that, but we're not going to go into it.
No, we're not. Everyone's got
We're not
their
going to
own
go
view,
into it.
And
I got so much yarn to show you. So
Guys,
much yarn to
I
show
don't know
you.
if I've got so much yarn, but I've got stuff.
Jodi.
There's so much stuff
We
here.
have piles of stuff that you guys can't see right now. And behind the scenes, we have 2 really exciting projects being planned. So we hope to also be bringing you some more joy later this month. It's Secrets Are Killing Us. We are having so much fun planning.
2? Oh,
2.
yes, 2, right.
Yeah. So let's talk about sparkle, says Crafty Jackalope. Hi, Amanda. Amanda, I noticed on Instagram, you must follow the Crafty Jackalope. She has amazing patterns and amazing shop with cool yarn, but she's also started her knit collage cardigan, the Flower Power Cardi, the Intarsia Daisy on. It's ridiculous. So this weekend, in order to, honestly, as like a mood booster, I am starting my knit collage sweater. I can't even wait. And I will do my best to remember to link Crafty Jackalope in the show notes, because if you want to knit sparkly things for the people in your life for the holidays or crochet, you can find the coolest kits with sparkle in Amanda's shop.
That's what I was just going to go into. You know what Amanda had some new sets added in the last few weeks. Oh, I got to see.
Yes, it's a
Right?
fluffy hat with the sparkle. I know. I love it. Okay, so since we were sort of talking about holiday,
Is it the Crafty Jackalope?
yes.
Amanda Kafta.
Yeah. So since we're talking about holidays, I have something I want to share right off the bat because it's so freaking cute. My husband and I went away for a few days last week, and we had to drive through Calgary, and I was planning on placing a mail-in order for some yarn at Stash Lounge.
This is one of the sets.
Yeah,
Anyway,
isn't
with
it
the fluff.
fabulous?
Yeah.
And she's got pom-poms and
It's so
everything.
beautiful. Okay.
Anyway, so Jeff said, well, why don't we just go pick up the yarn? We're driving right there. It's really close to the...
Oh, yeah. So you're going to order something. Sorry, I missed the first part.
Yeah.
I tuned out. What was it?
I was going to order yarn from Stash Lounge, but we were driving through past Calgary.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, why don't we just pick it up? And it confused their computer and everything because I picked local pickup, but my address was Edmonton, and she had to phone me. Amazing customer service. Anyway, so I did go there, and I can't even tell you how giddy I was to be like shopping out in the world, because I just don't do a lot of it, like for pleasure. Something I don't need, but I'm browsing and it's pleasure. I don't have to just run in and get a needle.
Did Jeff come in, or did he wait in the car?
No, he waited in the car, but for a reason. And I wasn't in very long.
Remind me about Stash Lounge. I have a story after you're done.
Okay, good. Good morning, Gay. Good morning, everybody. Anyway, got the yarn that I pre-ordered. It's waiting for me. But of course I had to peek a little bit. They have little embroidery Christmas ornaments.
I want one of these.
Jodi, you can pick one. I was going to make them all. Look at this, you guys. Retro bauble.
Yeah, no, I don't necessarily want to make it.
Oh, you just want it done? Okay. Well, and then winter bouquet. These are cross stitch, not embroidery, just cross stitch. I feel like this is more my speed. I don't have to make fancy stitches, just little X's. And then this guy.
That's got a cat.
Starry Night. Does it? Oh yeah, look at that. So honestly, I couldn't choose, obviously. So these are like $20 kits. But then I got home and I opened it, and it literally has everything. It's got a little booklet, beginner's booklet, on all the tips and tricks. It's got the needle. It's got literally everything you're going to need. So that was a super fun purchase. And I just need to stop knitting long enough to make them. Aren't they cute?
I would have bought the same things. They're ridiculous. This specifically... They're small. It's not going to take a lot of time, and I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of joy.
I think so too, Jodi. And honestly, once I get going, I don't think these are going to take very long. It's a counted cross stitch by the brand is Dana Waters. Dana Waters Handmade. But I just thought, whether or not you're going to do it, how cute a little gift for a crafty person, right? Maybe you've got enough yarn, but you want to give them a little something, something.
Those are right up my alley.
This would be so cute. So I had a great time, very brief time at Stash Lounge.
Did you spend a lot of money?
I placed 2 online orders.
Okay. What
for
were you
really
getting?
Beautiful yarn. I'll show you later.
Show us today?
Yeah, but I just thought I would show you the yarn when I was knitting with it, which is going to be soon.
Got it.
It's not super exciting in the skein, if I'm being honest.
Right.
But this was exciting, so I had to show you that.
Okay, Stash Lounge.
Yeah. Beautiful yarn shop in Calgary.
Was it our first time?
I was thinking that whole time. We were here, and then we ate lunch here.
Yeah. So we picked up Hoagie from the
time.
airport. It might have been my first time in Stash.
Yeah, maybe.
First or second. There's a little park right next door. So it was snowing and sleeting.
Which is a parking lot. It's an open air parking lot. But you have to pay.
I was driving my mom's new Yukon because she said it's clean. Go take it. Go pick up Hoagie for the weekend.
Like literally within 2 weeks, she had just bought this. Yeah.
Guess who left the driver's door open the whole time we shopped and the whole time we lunched?
And it poured rain.
Yes.
It was pouring rain.
All of our
So the driver's door is open. Like, come steal this car, steal everything in it.
Come steal all our luggage.
It was crazy.
Nobody took
But I
any
said
of
the
it.
same thing to Jeff because that parking lot is right next to the yarn store. So I said, that's the corner where Jodi parked and left the door open for 2 hours.
I never told my mom. I mean, it didn't. I mean, my seat. Thank goodness the rain wasn't like coming in that way, but like it was a little wet.
You got super lucky. There was a tree.
So lucky.
Right? You were right in the corner. So honestly, it was horseshoes
to
up
my
the
defense.
butt.
To my defense.
No.
You had to go get your ticket.
Yes.
Put it back on the dash. Oh, I thought you had to come back and put it on the dash. But by the time I got to the machine, it was one of those put in your license plate. You don't need to put anything back on the dash. And so I just forgot to go back and close the door.
Right. That was a horseshoe up your butt moment because that could have been awful.
If someone cleaned out all our luggage, Hoey's stuff from Argentina.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I can't even think about it. But I was going down that memory lane because that was the last time I was there.
That yummy restaurant.
Yeah. Remember, it's called Pages or something. It's got all the writing on the
was just newly
walls.
opened.
Yeah, it was fun.
So it was a good memory lane. We'll have to go back.
How was your Love Fest weekend in Canmore?
Jodi.
Tell them what happened. Like this, you aren't even in the door.
I knew you would like that. We rented a condo, Airbnb. You know, it is COVID. We're not going anywhere in a hotel. So we rented this really nice condo. It was way bigger than we needed because it had a rooftop patio with a hot tub. So we were like, let's pay a little bit extra and get the really awesome hot tub.
How often are you doing that right now?
Right. We haven't been on holidays for a long time. So we bring a cooler because it's got a gorgeous kitchen. We're going to have breakfast and lunch probably. And then, you know, do takeout dinner. You come in the landing and it's split level. There's 9 steps up, 9 steps
I thought you were
down.
telling me there's 9 stairways.
No. But the stairways are hardwood.
Do you know
You
where
might
this
as well
is
have just greased them with bacon fat. Can I just say that? So I'm barefoot, but Jeff has socks on, and he's carrying our cooler down the steps. I know, you can tell where this is going. The last step, he slipped, but went down hard. And he dislocated that giant knuckle of your big toe, like it was, and then it popped. Well, he's been in crazy pain. He can hardly walk.
And not finished recovering from his arm.
I think he's just kind of recovered. Yeah, people are going to think hearing these stories that he's this giant klutz and has a bad luck or something. We were joking the other night at dinner. He's got to be wrapped in bubble wrap.
One of those
apparently
blow-up round
yes.
things.
So it's not like we planned on doing a lot of hiking, but we did plan on wandering around Banff and Canmore and doing, you know, whatever. There was almost none of that.
I wonder what you could do with your feet up.
Jodi.
Anyway, poor
It
Jeff.
was a great few days away.
Don't you feel reset? Even just a few days
Just
in the
that
mountains.
air in the mountain, seeing the mountains right in front of you. The scenery is unbelievable. Both towns had giant signs entering them that businesses, it's mandatory masks just walking down the street. It's mandatory masks in every business. We felt really safe.
Mandatory for walking outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
For downtown.
Because it can get busy with the foot traffic.
And I have to say, it was not busy.
No.
We went to Banff one afternoon. It was pouring rain. So we went for like an hour, sort of to go get a burger at this place we love in Banff. So we just did takeout.
What kind?
It's called Eddie's Burger Shack or something. And it's the tiniest little thing. It's got like 3 tables, but they make amazing burgers and fries and onion rings and stuff.
I should have told you guys. I don't know if Jeff would love it. You're not a giant steak person, but Salt Lick is there. That's our favorite restaurant.
Oh, that's a good steakhouse,
yes.
right?
Amazing. Anyway,
so we didn't do fancy dinners, but we did take out sushi one night and burgers and this awesome flatbread pizza, and I didn't even care. We were like resting, watched The Alienist on Netflix, the first season of that.
God, sounds amazing.
I knit a lot. I'll have to say.
Yes.
I'll show you. I've got some.
Well, when
knitting
you're
done.
away from home and don't have the distractions of other things you think you should be doing.
0 commitments.
The car ride alone is like 4 hours. Yeah.
Exactly. So it was a great time.
Love
Thank
it.
you. I'm going to give you that link because you guys should totally rent it. It was a beautiful condo.
Yeah.
We could go as you could have a girls trip. There's 3 bedrooms. It's really nice.
Let's do that.
Yeah, it was a treat. It felt like a giant treat in the middle of this 2020 disaster.
Do you want to know what a treat is? I wanted to show these because these were the past weeks of Hugh Loco's. Hugh Loco has finished, Nicole has finished revealing her colors.
For the new fall palette?
Yes. And so next week, I believe, or maybe it's this week. I think it's next week. I think she's done. Yes, she is done.
Yes, the whole thing's been revealed.
And now
amazing.
There's going to be some packs that you can get with all of the fall palette colors.
Right.
But this, you guys, this is called Mum's the Word.
Jodi. That is amazing. That tomatoey orange is gorgeous.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
So this is available on all her bases. I didn't want to not show you guys because we've been showing you almost everything.
Okay, that's really beautiful.
And then this is called Slay, which is...
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Look at these colors. And then these were kind of made to kind of be complementary if you wanted to do something together with them.
Look how much yarn you have with 2 sock sets.
Right.
That's almost 3 full skeins of yarn.
Yes.
Like you could do a beautiful shawl with striping those or short row wedges or something like that.
Yeah. So these were amazing. Just wanted to show those. Let's see some knitting.
Slay, S-L-A-Y.
Yeah.
Slay. Get into some knitting? Okay.
Let's.
Do you want to go first? I think you should go first.
Okay,
You have exciting things.
I have a new hat pattern that just came out last night.
Okay.
What?
You didn't even tell me. I had to find out on Instagram.
Tracie, it just happened. You were away. Like, literally, it just happened. It's got 2 weights. I didn't have, and people have asked me so many times for something plain. Like, how many stitches do I knit and all that
What's your
stuff.
favorite plain
Right.
beanie? Yeah.
So what I thought I would do is I would do a little beanie.
I love it.
So I called it the Star Top Beanie because with the decreases,
That's really cute, Jode.
it's
Hard to see on lighter yarn sometimes.
It's kind of hard. It's totally blowing out. It kind of, where the decreases, how I do the decreases in this one, it kind of does a star. But when you put it on your head, it's just, it doesn't look like a star.
Right.
It just looks really pretty. So
I
I've
love
done
it.
it in DK, and I've done it in Mackenzie's yarn and worsted.
Don't you love a pattern that gives you 2 options?
Yes.
Like for 2 bangs for your buck, right?
Right.
I love that.
So I kind of say it's like the perfect beanie that kind of just hugs your head.
Yes.
There's a touch of positive ease, just a touch. I have a 1x1 ribbing, and there's 3 sizes in each weight.
Love it.
So
Love it.
This is called Frosted Cranberry, and Mackenzie has this in their shop.
Don't you think too that a stockinette stitch, all these different stitch patterns can highlight different kinds of yarns?
Right.
But with beautiful hand painted yarn, sometimes you just want stockinette stitch to show the stitches.
Yes. So it's funny you say that. I mentioned to you before, I started this hat. This is the 4th time that it was finished.
Right.
Because I kept doing some slip stitches just for texture, and then I did this and this, and I thought, you know what?
It's not clicking?
No, it's not clicking. I'm just gonna do a straight beanie, and I love it.
I love it too. Jode, it's
Everyone
amazing.
needs that pattern because not everyone likes
I
texture.
have a variegated yarn that I've been looking at, and maybe I'll knit it up for next time because I love it so much. I've been wanting to knit it for ages.
Oh, look what I have in my hat.
This sounds like the perfect thing.
It works
You should
really
talk
well.
about this too,
Oh yeah.
right? Okay, because this color pom pom is a little unusual.
It is.
You
a
don't
little
see it all the time.
unusual. It's like a cranberry burgundy color, and the tips are just kissed with like a blackish charcoal color.
Yeah.
And this was our mystery pom pom.
Yeah, I
This
mean
was
they
our
shipped out
first.
ages ago. I think everybody should have their mystery pom pom by now.
I hope we didn't ruin it for anyone.
I hope so too.
But this is our mystery pom pom, and I do have a very few amount in the shop left.
Yeah, so if you didn't want to go in for the mystery, you can still get a few because they're there. This was so much fun for us to just see if anybody was into the idea of a mystery pom. Why
You
should
like-
yarn have all the fun and all those other things? We just thought a pom pom would be fun to do a mystery thing. And I think in the
Kelly,
oh shoot, Kelly, I'm so sorry. We should have done that warning thing first. I feel a little bit sorry about that. Sorry.
surprise. This is it.
I have to say, I'm okay with a surprise being ruined.
Yeah,
Or is
yeah.
it okay? I'm sorry. We should have
Gail
done
doesn't-
that.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We should have done that. Anyway, if you're not into surprises, you can still get that color.
Yeah.
So, and I think we should probably have it in the shop anyway.
Right, because
We'll
we
have
don't
to
have
maybe
anything with
maybe order some and put it in our rotation.
Yeah.
But it has originated as our first ever mystery pom pom.
that we've now spoiled it for several people.
Right. And I don't know what if,
I hope you're not disappointed.
no.
I
for
hope
sure.
you're not disappointed.
No, she
Yeah.
said it was okay. Good morning, Miss Hohi.
Hohi,
Aw.
we were just telling the story because Tracie was at Stash Lounge of the time when I left the car door open in the rain with all of our luggage for 3 hours. Anyway,
all those good memories.
Yeah.
And these pom-poms are made for our shop by Yarn Bowler.
Yeah.
So we'll link our shop. We'll link Yarn Bowler. And Janet makes just amazing, amazing pom-poms. These ones are tie-on with a ribbon and a button. So they stay really, really, really sturdy. We just
Yes.
think they're the best pom-poms.
Yes.
Jodi, your hat's amazing. I love it.
Mackenzie has this frosted cranberry colorway as my hat in the shop. and
Jodi.
there's
that's
only
an amazing
21 of
color.
them. It's all the worsted we have right now.
Right.
So there's only 21 of these.
And it's a cashmere worsted.
It's an MCN.
So the drape even, like what
Yes.
a treat for you or for a friend. Hohi just said in the car when the door was open, it was her passport
Yes.
and her
Yeah.
computer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am not kidding how lucky
I had the
that was.
horseshoes on my side that day.
Totally. Jodi, I love your new
Thank you.
hat. I love it. You're such a queen of hats. Okay, well, maybe I'll show you my hat that I knit.
Yes.
Okay. So we've been treated to a brand new yarn, and I wanted to knit a hat out of it. It's such a cute, the pattern, this is Twisp by Tin Can Knits.
Look at the stitch definition.
It's super cute, right? So this is by Yarn Vibes in Ireland, and we've talked about them before, but this is a new line that they've just come out with that's totally organic. So their yarns are grown and processed and everything in Ireland, always, and their color palette reflects the scenery and everything over there in Ireland. But now they've got a line that's totally organic. So it's, you know, from the way the sheep are, I guess, taken care of to the way the wool's processed, and then they're dyed with organic plant dyes.
Okay.
And everybody's in Ireland. And the like the shepherd, the people that raised the sheep, it's their 9th generation of that family.
Isn't that amazing?
I can't believe it. I mean, it just is amazing. I'm going to link all of that, but there's also a beautiful video on their Instagram page. You should watch it. It's a few minutes long,
Yeah.
and it just shows you their passion. But we got to have a really nice chat with Joan
I love
from Ireland on
yes.
Zoom.
The historic generational story behind these people are
Yeah,
amazing.
Totally.
Yeah.
So they do have 2 weights of yarn. They've got a sport weight and an Aran-ish weight. It is totally rustic. It's woolly wool. If you love that kind of wool, you will love it. But I knit this up out of one of their, oh my gosh, what?
It's a good color for you with your
It's
hair
cute,
and stuff.
right?
Yeah.
So if you go, I'll link the pattern. It's called Twisp by Tin Can Knits. It's a big double fold beanie, but I wasn't sure I would have enough of this cream in the mini skein to do the whole double. So I'll show you what I used. It's in my little Mrs. Brown's bags flat bag.
Your pouch. I had to go back and refund everybody $20. I don't know why I had said it
That's
that for some
okay.
reason. It was funny. So when you get a little more rustic yarn, the stitch definition ends up being amazing for color work.
This wool is good. This is going to last forever. This is beautiful, natural wool. It is not soft like merino. It's a blend of like just wool. It's not merino.
Yes.
But look how much yarn I have left from this mini skein set. So I could easily do mittens or a cowl or a hat or whatever. And those of you that like to steek projects, I feel like this would be fantastic
It would just
for that.
grab those stitches.
So this was their mini set. And this is the organic line. So I'm going to link to all of that in our show notes, but I just wanted to share too some of the stuff that they shared with us, and we're going to be doing a little giveaway and share with you. So this is the Aran weight mini skeins.
Look at the colors, you guys. So what about the dyeing process? It's not botanically dyed.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh,
from plants
wow.
from Ireland. So you'll see all of that. If you guys have a few minutes in your day, if you want to watch something uplifting and peaceful and beautiful, watch this video. But that mini set, they've also got patterns that they've had designed. So you can get these hard copy patterns.
I was going to say I can see mittens in these.
Right.
And then
So how cute are those?
I love, are those for Erin?
Yes.
Right?
You should. I mean,
I'm not going to. We'll give it away.
If you're interested in that, I mean, we're happy to give it away. We're happy to knit with it too. But look, they've also got this amazing cabled hat. So you could make that. This is some of their Aran weight.
A cute Irish model.
Right.
Look at her hair.
They should have a little bit of an audio thing. You should be able to click a button and have him say something nice to us in his Irish accent.
Who's your daddy?
Knitting's so hot. You're the hottest. All that yarn gets me hot and bothered. But here's some colors in the Aran weight. Isn't it beautiful? And then this is the sport. But
Tracie.
it's kind of single ply.
Look at this palette that you are holding.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
So thank you to Joan for sharing all of this with us. I loved knitting with it. And I totally want to continue some color work.
Yeah, these
Look how much
colors
I
are so
left.
complimentary for your complexion.
And I'll be honest, I don't know that I would choose this. Like if I saw this color palette, I don't know that I would choose that one.
I know, isn't that kind of nice?
It is nice to be knitting something out of your color range.
Right.
And I do love a classic color like that, right? What? Who's your daddy?
Oh, I'm a little punchy.
All the Irishmen are your daddy, apparently.
I haven't been out in like the world since
Who
March.
doesn't need a laugh this week?
Totally. Wow.
Anyway, this was fun.
These mitts are this motif on these.
Isn't that
mitts.
beautiful? I mean, I was super tempted to knit the mitts too, but I feel like I should give these away. I think we
feel
should
like
do
you.
a giveaway for people that love woolly wool, because not everybody is a fan of this, and I totally get it.
Yeah.
So I want this stuff to go to someone that's just going to be like as thrilled to knit this special organic rustic yarn, right? So maybe,
I absolutely agree.
So I think that's what we're going to do at some point. And maybe this week we'll do a giveaway for a few winners of this stuff.
Love it.
Just the Yarn Vibes organic.
Yeah.
But did you notice my little tag on my hat? It says knitworthy. Which I am. Totally knitworthy.
These are new little Brick Bubble faux leather sew-on tags for your knitting.
Aren't they so cute?
I just want to show you guys. So that's in the kind of the natural tannish. But this has got like a little metallic-y silver to it.
Isn't that cute?
And those are in the shop. There's something new. I have a few more things.
I mean, you could put that on the cuff of a mitten, on the top of a cowl, on a
sweater,
baby blanket.
the bottom of a sweater.
I just think it's really fun, especially when you give stuff away, that it's just sort of a little stamp of love and just sort of a little bit of personality. I love it.
Yeah, I do too.
And they take all of 1 to 2 minutes to sew on. Anyway, that was fun. I love this hat. And this Pom Pom, I think, is ours too.
Yeah, number 18.
Number 18.
Yeah, this is the large size. There is a one more size up.
It's real fox. No, it's not. It is not real. It's real faux fur is what it is. So that was fun.
Wow, that hat. Don't you love a hat because it's real quick?
I loved it, Jodi.
Yeah.
It was just it was a weekend project and I wasn't whipping through it. Let me tell you, that pattern, tin can knits are the best at making super simple, but like a wow factor when you're
big
done.
Big impact, yes.
Like you barely have to this.
You're wearing the love note.
I'm wearing the love note.
That's a perfect example.
Right. But it was a joy to knit because you memorize the chart instantly.
Yeah.
Right? You're just changing your mini skeins. So that was really fun. I would
I'm
totally knit more of that pattern. And it's a sport weight pattern. So it fit that yarn perfectly.
That was perfect.
Mm-hmm. And if you wanted it to turn out bigger, you could use DK, right? If you were knitting it for someone that wanted a larger hat, just follow it with DK and a slightly bigger needle.
I am wearing my Turtle Dove 2.
Turtle Dove 2?
In Drops Air.
This is my, like Jode said, it's the Love Note, and it's in yarn by the Wool Baron here in Alberta, Louise, and it's her crushed rosette color. And I love it.
So pretty.
I love it. I wear it all the time.
I did notice on Instagram yesterday or the day before, Espace Tricot in Montreal, the yarn shop, they had a restock of this Drops Air. Remember,
so
you guys?
beautiful.
It's like a cloud.
And you still just love it.
I just love it.
I'm going to need a sweater in that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, so I have a couple more things to show you that I did knit quite a bit.
Okay, good. Bring on the knitting. I have more knitting too.
So this is
What?
This is going to be a new hat pattern. It's written and it went to Kate yesterday.
Jodi.
This is called the Hannel hat. Hannel.
What's that?
Named after Renee of Spun Right Round. Her last name is Hannel.
Oh,
I love her and her yarn so much. She's always been such an inspiration for my knitting and design work. I've used her work so many times.
Yeah.
She is desert island yarn for me. And so that's what I did. This is knit with Spun Right Round DK and Spun Right Round mini set.
not
Fingering.
held double.
Hank fingering held double.
What's your main color called?
Reaper's Rags.
Okay. I think, Jodi, the color choice is so, you're so good at putting colors together to make things just pop.
Let me show you something else.
Like, to me, that dark gray base is making those colors pop so well.
This is what I started. This was something, I think this is Ashes.
That's pretty too, Jodi.
But it didn't pop as much. So I think color, I wanted a really big contrast. This wasn't working for me.
Right.
So I went with this and was 100% happy.
Totally. But I have to say, you can knit the same pattern over and over and over
Yes.
again, just changing the color palette. You could do a gradient style in your
Yes.
minis.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? You could do a
Yes.
softer contrast because that's beautiful too, whether or not it's your thing.
Right.
You could do all oranges in a gradient and then like a purple hat or whatever it is that is your thing.
Yeah.
So you can knit it so many times and
I
get
agree.
so many different
So
looks.
Renee has
Hi, Sophie.
done a ton of mini sets. This one's called Art Show, but she's got lots and she's got lots in her shop. So what my intention is for this hat. So I knit the main color DK, held double fingering for the colors, but I also am putting in the pattern. Obviously you can switch out the stripes for just knit DK for both
Right.
contrast. And then I thought a mohair held with a fingering
Totally.
to get some fuzzy stripes.
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
that's all in the pattern.
Jodi, it's fantastic. And I love the way you placed your colors. Like you did do kind of a gradient.
A little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
You didn't stripe and break them
No.
up. I love that. It looks so good.
And I
Hello,
used
Advent minis.
7 of her minis for the medium and large, and there's only 6 stripes for the small.
Okay.
So that's going to be coming fairly soon, but I
love it.
love it too.
So much.
Thank you.
So much, so much. That's amazing, Jodi. It's so beautiful. You're on fire. What else did I knit? I knit a bunch of things. Okay, this is just going to be quick. I finished my, these are the Astrid socks. They have not been written or published yet, but I finished.
You got to get
finished.
those out.
I know. I have to.
I was thinking, who's that? Whose socks are those?
So this is the yarn is what totally inspired me with these. I love it. The main color is the work sock yarn by Leo and Roxy. And I used 2 of her mini skeins. This is, hey girl. And then this is, I think it's Kinder Flamingo. I got to double check my notes, but I will have all of that. I just think with 2 mini skeins and anything, it's going to look great.
This is pretty amazing. Is this color work?
It is. It's just super, it's like a 4-stitch repeat in color work. It is so simple.
Gosh, it's beautiful.
It's just a
then
band.
this?
Yeah, little bit of color work, 4
You
stitches.
split your colors perfectly here.
It was really fun to knit, and I just loved the yarn.
Oh, it's a heel flap.
It's just heel flap and gusset. It's a regular heel. But you can do whatever heel you like,
No, it's
obviously. But I just thought it would be cute to have just little color blocks because I love this yarn so much. I just wanted a lot of this yarn. So I will write it very soon.
Okay,
it
so
will
now
be
you've
out
teased everyone. Now they're like,
right away. I'm writing it right away. But everybody, you need some time for the amazing ladies that are so
A
generous
day.
to test.
oh, they're so nice.
They're nice. They're a little bit of a rib, like a 3x1 ribbing, so you get a little bit of texture. But I could knit 100 pairs of socks in this work sock yarn.
Isn't it nice?
Yes, yes. So
I
that
love it.
that was one of my projects while we were away.
Okay. Do you guys remember this? This is my slip rib cowl, but I wanted to bring it back because Nicole put out kits for this.
Jodi, the colors are amazing. I love that fade.
It's held with you knit it with DK and then mohair held double.
So DK minis.
These are DK minis, you guys.
That's awesome.
So this,
Love it.
I'm adding this to the pattern as an option because, I mean, when I saw this DK mini set, I wanted to knit it. I wanted it to knit in something, and then Tracie suggested, why not your slip rib cowl?
Well, it's so perfect for this because of the segments.
Yes.
Right? Anything, and it's just perfect for minis that way.
And Kelly knit
And
this
to
for
use
me.
scraps, like even if you don't have a mini set,
Yes.
we seem to always have scraps of some kind. So I think that would be real. It's gorgeous.
So those
Jodi.
are available in
And I
Nicole's
think
shop.
it's really great to have options to show options of patterns, right?
I agree.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay. I knit with more scratchy yarn, more rustic yarn. And I mean scratchy with affection because I do love it. I started my, remember how I did those mittens?
Yes.
Okay,
You took
I
another
started
class.
my sock class. Selbu socks. So the whole sock will be color work.
How many
I really
weeks is
hope
it?
they fit. I'm not actually sure. But this was my swatch. So you did your swatch in the round
That's like a Barbie rug.
and then cut it at the back. It's actually meant for like your coffee. So you trim it up and it's like a little
so
coaster.
Good.
So those are Patricia has designed, this is by Knitography. The class is through Knitography, Patricia. She designed maybe half a dozen pairs of socks and you could choose whatever pattern you wanted. It was included in the course. And this design that I picked is based on nature. So I thought I would knit it in olive green. So olive and cream.
Do you know what's really interesting is as soon as I see this, I think, boy, that fingering weight yarn is amazing. It sharpens your color work motifs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So I'm actually knitting this on the same needle I did for my mittens. So it's very similar yarn. He said not scratchy yarn. It's exfoliating yarn. And it is.
Yes.
Like, and honestly, I just feel like for something like color work, the rustic non-superwash yarn is what's going to give you the best result. So if you've ever been unhappy with your color work and have never tried using just a natural wool, that might be the thing. That might be the problem.
Look at that stitch definition.
Yeah. So this is my sock.
What?
I actually was going to do, I think the cuff is supposed to be your main color. So I knit my cuff and then the next week you start your sock. I was going to do the main color as cream and then the leaves as green, but I changed my mind. So my sock will have just a contrast color cuff. But that's as long as my sock will be. It's about 6 inches.
Oh my God. So these are like house socks.
Or hang them on the wall in my sock blocker socks. I don't know yet.
Yes.
But they should fit. The way the gauge I've got, they should fit. I'll definitely be able to put them on and wear them.
So Christina just said a little mug rug for her first color work project.
That's what that is.
Right. Like
It's
what
perfect.
a great way to start.
It's perfect. And you don't have to do it in fingering weight yarn. Actually, I would say if you've never done color work, forget fingering weight yarn. Go straight to DK or worsted.
Yeah.
I would anyway. That's faster. Yes, mug rugs are a great idea for something like that.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So it's been fun. I've got my second sock almost done.
You are like crazy. Look at you.
I find color work to go kind of quickly, right? Like there's not very many stitches on each side of a sock, right?
Yeah.
Like 32 stitches. So 64 stitches and you're done around.
I'm so inspired to knit everything you knit.
No.
Well, yes, but then I don't.
Right. I know what you mean.
I mean, yes, I'm inspired by this.
Yeah. But I mean, you could do DK. A DK version. I have to say, I am loving it. The yarn I'm using is...
Floats are real good.
Now, this yarn I bought from Patricia as a kit. Just because I hadn't tried the yarn before and I thought, okay, I'm going all in with this class. I want to try everything.
From her. Okay,
Yeah.
good.
So this is from Rauma, and it's a very traditional sock yarn in Norway. So it's similar to the one I use for my mittens.
It's going to be so
But it's got a
warm.
nicer twist. It's got a nicer twist than the yarn I used in my mittens.
It's got to be, you guys. Yeah, I would look at the twist on that, you guys.
It's beautiful.
That's why it's making such a beautiful color work project.
Yeah, it's been great. I've been enjoying it very much. And I've never used this yarn before, and I would totally use it again. And it's in my Tracie and Co and Grocery Girls Pampa bucket, which is
Yay.
always has a project in it.
Okay, so I have some patterns that I'm going to speckle throughout because I think I always like to
Okay.
bring some new patterns.
Okay, good.
Speaking of socks, our friend Lisa Much has just come out with
I
a
know.
3-pattern sock collection. So this is called the Metallurgy Sock Collection, and it's by Lisa Much. And I'm just going to show you the cover pages of each. So it's it's a $12 pattern, but you get 3 full sock patterns.
Right.
Right. I should have printed in color, but I
And are
didn't.
they all bulky?
No. This one is knit with bulkier yarn.
I
It's
thought they
called
were all
slouchy.
bulky. Okay.
No, because this one isn't. This is knit with fingering.
Okay.
Silky.
That's the one I looked at first, the bulky one.
The silky is also knit with fingering. No, that's not true. I don't know for sure. This looks
Okay.
like maybe a No, I don't. I'm
yeah,
gonna
maybe
have to,
she did it in the middle.
I'm gonna look, but I know this is fingering weight yarn. It's called Slight,
Aren't those cute?
and it's just a little folded over cuff, shorty sock.
It's awesome.
That's
what a
so
great
cute.
collection of socks.
Can you go back in
Sure.
to this? I know this is fingering weight yarn. Oh, do
Well,
I
that
wanna
one's
say
bulky.
worsted?
There's for sure bulky. The one of that slouchy is
This
bulky.
is bulky.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
then
I'll
what about silky?
Oopsie, I just lost my. Silky is done in DK.
Okay, so we've got a fingering, we've got a DK, and we've got a bulky pattern.
Nice. Depends
All
how
come-
much time you have to crank out a pair of socks, right?
Well,
Depending.
even in fingering weight, those shorties are going to be.
You're right.
But you guys, if you go check it out, she's knit. If you guys don't know, she's Lisa's has this amazing metallurgy colorway that's it leans silver with copper flecks in
It's
it. It's
phenomenal.
really, really amazing. And she's knit each one of these patterns in that colorway, and you can get those colorways through.
So Metallurgy is the
Yes.
name of the colorway, and the name of the
Yeah.
collection of socks.
And Northbound Knitting is her website.
I will link both of those. I'll knit the collection or link the collection and link the shop where you can get the yarn.
How fun is that?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have more socks. It seems like the season of socks.
Seems like the season of patterns too. Isn't it fun? Everyone's looking for stuff, gift knitting, and
Totally. So we were just gifted a set of patterns and it just came out. Carmen, who is New Leaf Designs,
right.
and she does beautiful patterns, but she also just put out the subtle sock collection. So it's kind of more color work with a more subtle, obviously, contrast like that.
Those are pretty.
Aren't they great? They're all over color work. The collection, how many socks are in the collection?
Oh, so it's like kind of like an ebook.
It is an ebook. And so there's 4 patterns.
Nice.
Yeah, they're really beautiful. She did an amazing job on them. And she's offered up some ebooks as giveaways. So I thought maybe this week, if you are into colorwork socks, we'll have a giveaway thread. They're really beautiful. I would love to knit. And
I
she's
would love
done
to. I don't know that
beautiful-
I'd love to knit an overall colorwork sock. I'd love to wear one,
Right.
if I'm honest.
Well, you like colorwork.
I do, but it's
Look at
fingering
that,
weight.
so
I just know
cozy.
myself, and I just would love to think I would knit it, but I wouldn't.
Right. Well, and I mean, Carmen's also got a podcast here on YouTube. So you can check her out and get to know her and her patterns. I will totally be knitting one of these at some point. I don't know which one. I do love the subtle contrast that she's done. She just used 2 yarns. They're kind of like the one's a gradient.
Oh, yeah,
And then
I
the
love
one is a
that.
solid. So you're
Yeah.
not cutting a million ends. But I love the way that looks. So
And it makes it look like you've used several colors in your colorwork.
totally, it makes you look like it's way fancier
Yeah.
than it is.
Like you're
But
a fucking rock star.
well, you are. If you're knitting colorwork socks,
Yeah,
you
all
are
over.
a rock star. But I think they're beautiful. So Carmen, thank you for that. Thank you for introducing yourself, because I love finding new designers that are so amazing. And she's in the Netherlands.
Oh.
So the next time we go over there, that would be fun to...
Yes. Wouldn't that be fun?
It's just going to be great one day. One day we'll be able to hit the road. Those were great. So look for that giveaway. Anytime we've been doing giveaways, it's been in Ravelry because we have people asking. So come see us in Ravelry and see the giveaway threads there. Jodi, I can't even.
So I
Have you been sleeping? I feel like you haven't been sleeping. You've been just
But these are
knitting.
all little things.
I know, but still.
These have been knit for almost 2 weeks. I've worked on this already. Look at some of these colors, what I had left.
That's perfect.
I'm going to show you Hat Vent. Hat Vent 2019.
Hat Vent was such a good
No,
idea.
Hat Vent 2020, I mean.
Right.
Well, if you don't, I love knitting hats, and who doesn't love anything mini?
Totally.
Right?
And at the holiday time, I think, yes, knit yourself this garland or this set for yourself, but knit them and tie them on your friends' gifts.
Yes.
That's a treasure.
I have that instruction to do a small little loop
Oh,
or the long
so
loop.
cute. So cute.
And I haven't added them to my eye. And this year I did a tassel.
Jodi.
I didn't add them to my I-cord just for photography. I needed to be able to manipulate them a little bit more.
Oh.
So that's the I-cord it sits on.
This is awesome.
This is my slipped rib. I shrunk down to a mini.
So cute.
These mini yarn bowler for a Grocery Girls yarn bowler pom-poms will be available in the next week.
Right.
You can show that.
Okay. So we'll have these amazing little mini faux fur tie-on pom-poms.
Yeah.
Aren't they so cute?
Yeah. There's a million things where you can put a mini pom-pom on.
Totally.
So,
a mitten. I think
yes.
mittens would be. How about baby hats? One here and here
my
and a baby
gosh,
hat.
yes.
I mean, come on. If you love pom-poms, for sure you will love a
So
mini.
this is, it's 6 patterns and you knit 2 of both and then you make a 12 hat
That's awesome,
garland.
Jodi.
So that's that. This one, so that's,
So, sorry, what's the yarn?
okay.
Or am I rushing you? Sorry.
No. Hugh Loco has the Naughty List. I don't know if I'm supposed to say it.
What?
But this is Hugh Loco's new Naughty List 10 colorway.
Is that come out yet or no?
It's coming out right away.
Okay.
Do you remember last year I used her Sexy Christmas?
Yes.
That, you guys, from my 2019 is now available for pre-order. And the Naughty List is this year's Christmas
Okay.
set. This is a mini set.
Because the colors are amazing. It's
Colors
catching my
are
eye.
Amazing. So I did a color work. This is color work.
Jode.
And each one has a pom-pom from the set and a pom-pom from the minis.
Faux fur and a mini. Oh my gosh. So you're holding fingering weight yarn double the whole time?
Double the whole
these
time.
feel squishy.
Well,
I love it.
Yeah.
They feel great.
This
Look at
one's-
that with the rib.
How cute is
Jodi,
Yes.
it's so cute.
This one is got yarn overs and it makes little kind of faux baubles.
It looks like a French knot or something.
Right, but I think it's just because
Beautiful.
of the way I do my yarn overs. So I specifically do the way I do my yarn overs and then how I knit it on the way back. Because if you do your yarn overs, I think the traditional way, this lays flat. But the way I do it,
your
it sticks
yarn
out.
over the top of the needle? How do you do your yarn over? Do you bring it under in front of your...
I'd have to look what I wrote down.
Anyway, I'm just interested.
Right, because
yeah.
it's 2 different ways. Because the other way, this laid more flat.
Oh, sure.
So that looks like little faux
Jode
baubles.
is so
okay, that one.
cute.
And then this one is like my folded
Oh,
brim.
it's got like a lace pattern.
Yeah, because there's yarn overs.
Oh, but I didn't notice that on this one.
Yes.
Sorry, okay. So cute.
That one, truth be honest, I had too many stitches on the first one and I didn't want to reknit it. So I folded it and stitched it on the inside.
But don't you think?
You're never going to know.
That is the beauty of knitting these things that don't have to fit anybody.
Right.
No, it doesn't matter what size it turns
No.
out. It doesn't matter what size needle
No.
you use or what yarns you use. Like, it's just fine the way it is.
Exactly. This is the slipped, folded brim beanie.
So cute.
Shrunk.
Do you fold the brim?
No, I didn't.
It's so cute.
That's a little fussier.
No, yeah, totally. But I love the look of that garter band.
Oh my God, how cute is that?
Yes,
You
super
guys, I
cute.
used almost every
I think
bit.
you've seen them for so long that you're losing like how cute. They're so cute.
This one is just some slip stitches just in a vertical pattern.
Jodi, it's beautiful.
I love that peachy color
It's
she's put in this year.
beautiful.
Yeah. And then this is what happened, how I came upon this color work with the new hat. This is what I did.
Wow.
That's how that other hat, the Hannel hat was born. This is what I did with some slip stitches. And I
Isn't
thought,
that fun?
yeah. And so that's what I did with this one. And then
Jodi, I love the backstory. Love it.
so those are all the new ones this year. Literally, you guys, this is what I
Oh, I
have
can't
left
wait
over.
to knit some of these. And these are super fast.
Super fast.
Super speedy.
Yeah.
So you
Like
you really
crazy
can
fast.
get knitting some of these and tie them on for your besties.
Yes.
Aren't they the cutest?
You can have a couple done in an
and
easy
if you
evening.
and if you don't want to do an I-cord, like if you just feel like you don't want to do that technique, you can totally thread a ribbon.
Yes.
Right? You don't
Yes.
have to, like if you think, oh, I don't want to do the I-cord, just totally, you're like this type of ribbon will thread through
Yeah.
your stitches.
Listen, don't not knit it because you think it's going to be fussy. If you don't want an I-cord, put a ribbon. Think of something else you want to do.
Or just yarn.
Ornaments.
Tie yarn.
Right.
I love it, Jodi. I mean, the I-cord is super cute too.
Tree ornaments.
love an I-cord.
Right. Gift hoppers.
But this one, I feel like if you're gonna make a set, this would be amazing to tell us about making this.
it's just like, I think it's,
A whole bunch of strands of fingering weight.
if I remember,
'Cause
it's
you
four
want-
held together.
You want speedy as well,
It's
right?
four
Like,
held together and you knit 60 inches. Now, let me say, 60 inches sounds like a lot. This took
what size needle? Well, you
Big.
don't have to say big needle. Yeah,
6 millimeter maybe?
yeah. So it goes super fast.
Super fast. And I just did it watching TV. It was done within 1 hour of show, like
And
40 minutes of TV.
I think too with an I-cord, the best thing to do them on is like a double pointed needle.
that's what I do.
It's one of the only times that I think I'm so happy to have double pointed needles because it eliminates all that fussy moving things back and forth.
It's the only thing I use for double
I
pointed needles.
love double pointed needles for I-cords. Jodi, this is so beautiful
Yeah, so
and so
this
fun.
will be out in the next couple of weeks. My intention is, when people start getting their advent calendars, it might be an idea for you to knit with your advent sets. Or
Totally.
everyone's got scraps, everyone's got minis. This is fingering held double. Knit it with DK, knit it with bulky, knit it with worsted.
Totally. That's one of my favorite things to knit at this time of year are ornaments.
Don't you think?
Yes, I love them.
Yeah.
I love knitting them. They're absolutely beautiful.
Kind of getting me in the Christmassy spirit.
Okay.
What?
I have something to share that is Christmassy, and it just happens to have my next project in it.
Really?
I think you should just hold on to your hat.
Did you buy that?
Speaking of Christmas, OMG,
It's so beautiful.
Tracie and Co has released their Christmas line. It's amazing.
It is so amazing.
Who doesn't love metallic?
Ooh, I love the stiffness of this.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
And there's their beautiful pins too, but I purposely...
That's a new one.
And I have to tell you, there's silver and gold in these buckets and Pampa buckets. And I think there's still some in the shop.
There is some in, I believe.
Is
Hobie,
there?
Can you let us know what's in? I believe, if I was correct.
I am madly crazy about all the beautiful Tracie and Co things.
I wanted this so bad.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. I just love it. I love it. And so I have stuffed my next project in here. Okay, feel my swatch. Feel my swatch. That sounds rude. That sounds like a little bit.
Well, you didn't say feel my cooch. Oh my God, I love this. What is this?
Jodi.
I was gonna say I could guess, but I
It's
can't
kind
even
of
guess.
like that air.
I was gonna
right?
say it reminds
feels
me
like
of that.
but it's not totally. This is the Canmore Sneffnug,
You guys.
which is a little bit different. It's 55% alpaca, 35%. Okay, there's no English on here. I think it's cotton, actually, to be honest with you, and that's the tube. I could be 100% wrong. And then 10% fine merino wool. It's bulky, and fluffy and super, super soft. I don't know what I was thinking buying black. I don't know what I was thinking.
Nightmare. But it's going to be something you wear all the time. It's a very, very dark black.
It is a good jet black. But
It
I was just, remember
is.
I said to you I wanted to bang out a sweater? So I ordered this from Espace Tricot carries this. Lots of beautiful yarn shops have this, but Espace Tricot has tons of it. And their shipping is so fast. And my project is actually their pattern. So this is the Comfort Zone kind of poncho. It does not have sleeves.
I've looked at this so many times.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
I love it. So it's got the similar twisted rib detail that the Paloma has, right from the cuff to the...
Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean, you could knit it with whatever yarn. that
Virginia thought it had alpaca.
It is.
Oh.
This, 55% alpaca.
And 45
And then
something?
35% something else.
Show us, see if someone knows how to say that. Or,
For some reason, I think it's cotton.
and 10% what?
Fine merino.
Oh, yeah.
But I should have looked it up beforehand. But, so I just started this last night. It knits so fast. I chose to do a split neck.
Is that in the pattern?
No. The pattern has a regular turtleneck.
Where is that split going to be?
The split's going to be right here.
Love.
Do you like that?
I don't know that I would have thought of that, but I love that.
So it's a little bit shorter of a turtleneck, and I split it so it's not so like, like it's just not so confining. I feel like it's nicer to have it a little bit open.
Cotton, you're right. Cotton, alpaca, merino.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you, Virginia.
Thanks. It feels like a butter. Like it's so...
I would buy this in a second.
Right?
What's the price point?
I don't remember.
It's break the bank or budget friendly?
Not break the bank.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
But I'll link it through where I bought it. So
Yeah.
I'll link the page from Espace Tricot.
Okay.
But see the beautiful twisted rib?
You guys.
And I'm going to try it on as I go because I really don't want the slit to go past my elbow. Like I want to still be able to put on a coat and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I would even
Right?
halfway
it's-
between your shoulder and elbow almost.
Yeah. So I'm going to try it on. It's
That
really
black is so you don't always get that black
I
is
know.
black.
I just thought, you know what? I should knit something that will go with everything. It would be great. I wear a lot of black in real life. So,
Yes. I'm
Like,
wearing head to toe black. Well,
right.
charcoal. And
So
black.
I love wearing black. So I just thought, wouldn't this be a nice, cozy, everyday, pop it on, pop it off. Just kind of, and it's on 6.5 millimeter needles. Like I feel like if I really get some time, I could finish this fast.
Let me see your needles. Are they short?
Right now I'm on the 16-inch. Yeah.
So are you going to get a longer needle?
I have my set of zings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
or
you-
Chowgu.
When you switch from these 16 that are shorter and then you get to go with a longer needle, don't you go,
So much better.
right?
The thing is with this, though, you know how when you're looking forward to splitting for sleeves on a sweater?
Yeah.
That never happens here.
Right.
But because the needle's so big, you don't have all that many stitches,
Yes.
right? But this
That's
yarn,
right.
like when Hohi just said it's so hard to find a good black, I totally agree. Agree.
that's
and
why
this
I'm-
is like
I'm oohing and
midnight black.
Yes.
True black.
Like this is called black. This is the dark. This is the black.
So that's like a heathered color too. This
Right.
is completely solid. Like you can't tell that it's one of those blown in yards. Let me tell you, I'm having to figure out different ways of keeping track of my increases because I can't see.
No, you can't read your
properly.
stitches.
So I'm
Maybe put a marker every time.
Well, I put a marker on the round that I do an increase, and then the next round I just knit through, and then when I do the next increase, I move my marker up.
yeah.
So
I do the exact same
I'm
thing.
just having to, like, instead of marking every increase, I just mark the increase row I'm on. But it's really a pleasure to knit this. I love it. It's light as air.
Okay. Did they have some great color choices?
Yes, it's beautiful yarn. There's lots of colors
I
to pick
am
from.
very tempted to.
It is not break the bank. Like it's the same weight, I think, as like Woolfolk
Luft.
Luft. So if you happen to have that, I think you could use that, but it's not, I would say it's probably half price of that.
I would actually love another one of these.
Yeah.
It's $14.95.
Oh, okay.
No, it's not. Just a minute.
Okay.
Yes, $14.95 at
Canadian for 50 grand. So, I mean, the size, so, not super cheap because you need like 8 balls. So 30 times 4.
You mean you need 800 gram balls?
No, they're 50 gram balls.
Well, it's 14 times 8.
Right.
So $120.
Yeah.
Okay, but let me tell you, I know I'm not going to say that that's cheap, but
Right.
that is comparative to some of the yarns we have talked about before.
Yeah.
That is much better.
And I'm sure you can find, honestly, I wish I knew, like there must be something at Knit Picks that's perfect.
Right.
Right. And it's kind of a bulky, so you could do like your favorite wool held with something soft and fluffy, right? Like if it's a worsted weight, you could hold something with it. Mm-hmm. But every time I sort of go to grab this beautiful metallic bag,
geez, I love it.
I feel like I'm at a party.
She's got the gold pouches, the zip pouches in her shop right now.
Well, let me tell
and
you.
And the silver pampas.
They did a beautiful job on their holiday collection. Yeah. It's very sparkly and very gorgeous.
Okay.
I love
I should have showed this before. This is also, it's going to be a cowl.
Jodi.
A cowl. So the pattern is a little different. It's very similar. This is slip 3 and then slip 1
so
over
it's
here.
complementary.
It's complementary. It's not the same. Because I thought this was bigger, I just thought it's going to be slip 4 and then slip 2. Like,
I love it.
On the way.
I love it.
And I want to make sure that 1 skein of DK and 1 mini set, you can knit both patterns.
See? That's fantastic.
Yes, I've been weighing my yarn. I'm not going to do it so you're cutting it really close. There's always extra added in.
And if people aren't checking their gauge,
right, you've got to take into account
sideways.
For that.
Yeah.
So,
but I love that it's scrappy. So if you are 1 stripe short in your cowl, then you just go grab a mini from something else.
Yes.
It's super, super
So it's going to be the
cute.
Hannel hat and the Hannel cowl.
Jodi, I love it. It's awesome. Okay, I think I just saw, he said Espace Tricot bought all the gold Pampa buckets. So if you are Canadian and you would like to support a local yarn shop, which is something that's really important, especially now.
Yes.
That's an option. That's an option for Canadians if you would like to buy within Canada and support a local yarn shop.
That's so smart.
That's exciting news. Exciting news.
So this is Hohi's, and I just want
the pin's so beautiful.
I want to show it because it has so much detail.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yes.
I love the artistic illustrations that they're incorporating in their work. I mean, it's super artistically beautiful.
I love it.
I do too.
Okay.
So I love a good pin. So that is actually the end of my knitting.
Same.
I feel like I did not touch my sweater in the last 2 weeks because now I'm focusing on other things.
So maybe some nitty things we can't show.
Yeah, maybe, right? Maybe some things.
Yeah.
And maybe some things not. Who knows? Just show them anyway. But
What's
I'm
that
loving
pink and green?
Is that, do you want me to talk about?
Well,
I just talked about a thing. You talk about a
okay.
thing.
A next pattern share. Lewis, who is Brooklyn Boy Knits. He is a beautiful knitwear designer. I love what he stands for. If you guys don't know about Lewis, go check him out on Instagram. You'll be able to hear more about his story. And she came out with a brand new Fisherman's hat in this last week, and I just wanted to share.
He's also been doing, I think recently has been featured in a Lady Dye Yarns collab kit.
Yeah.
With a really cool hat pattern. He's awesome.
He is awesome.
You can check him out at brooklynboyknits.com, I think. So
this is like a fitted beanie, and then the brim, that fisherman vibe. You fold up the brim.
Look how it's like a true fisherman's beanie. It looks so good.
Can we just look at this?
Look at that. I know, right?
Anyway, I thought this pattern was really cool.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And
new pattern.
So great.
Yeah.
On.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll share another one that I was going to share.
I don't know if you guys are noticing. I did my homework.
Jodi, who are you? Who
Yes.
are
I
you?
don't know. I didn't knit last night because I was
Cranking
doing
out
homework.
Cranking out all the patterns, and you've done such amazing homework. Okay, so Mina Phillips.
That was my other thing.
Okay, good. That's a big deal. I
Yeah.
really want to share this. She has just come out with an amazing, not just patterns, but like
Cowl collection.
it's a cowl collection that's
Book.
modifiable. Like you can pick a colorwork design and put it in one of her patterns. But let me just quickly get them out. And she's used her family. They were all modeling for her.
Who was the man? Her brother?
No, it's her husband. The blonde guy?
No, he was darker.
Oh, then
Dark
probably
hair?
her brother. But look.
What gorgeous photography.
Okay, so there's an example of one of the cowls.
Yeah.
And what I love, I think that's her mom. Am I making things up? I hope not.
Wow.
Now, these are completely gorgeous, and they've been inspired by her heritage, her family.
Brother. I kind of thought it might be her brother.
Oh, okay, her brother.
So handsome.
But
Beautiful
there you go.
pictures.
So they're all these amazing colorwork patterns, and they're inspired from where her family is from in Iran
Yeah.
and from Persia.
Yeah.
And she teaches you all kinds of things about colorwork, and she's really important to her.
Yeah, show
they're
that. That's the cover.
They're modifiable.
Now,
And accessibility, right? It's all really, really, really important to her. She's going to run a knit along for all of them.
there was a big post on Instagram, something about she had to take it off Ravelry
Why?
because something was glitching with PayPal and it was a whole big thing. So we are going to link.
Oh, I can see you don't have a thing about buying it here right now.
So just temporarily, because she's having back end issues, it's not available on Ravelry.
She has an Etsy shop, I believe, where you can purchase it.
Yes.
So I will link that.
Okay.
But
Something was with the Etsy as well. Like
really?
something was going wrong.
Okay, maybe we're going to have to do a little bit of research and figure out what's going on here. I am in love with these cowl patterns.
That's her husband.
I think so, yeah.
Look at the colors, the green.
Isn't
and
that
the
great?
Yes. It's fixed. So why isn't it available on Ravelry?
Well, I'm on Ravelry right now, and I do not see a buy now button. I don't see a way to purchase it on Ravelry right now, but I'm sure that will be fixed. And she's got a group on Ravelry, so you can join her group, and it's the Knitting Expat Ravelry group, and she's going to run a knit along and all of those fun
she's
things.
saying it's available to purchase on Ravelry, but I don't see a buy. Oh, but that's just a separate pattern. Oh no, I don't see a buy now. Anyway,
it's got a price. Just a sec. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, there we go. When you click that, yeah, you can buy it now.
Now it's all fixed.
You can buy it now.
Good to go. But there's
Oh,
also...
I see. You were talking about her brother.
Right.
George.
You're going to call me Georgia. Georgia!
Jodi.
Right? What a beautiful looking
Gorgeous family, yes.
So there are going to be pre-orders for the hard copy as well. So
Yes.
if you would like a hard copy...
Well, a soft book.
soft book.
Printed
like
copy.
a printed
Printed
copy.
copy.
Yeah. Mina has been busy.
She said it's been all year, like 10 months, and you can
my
see
God.
why.
Look at her daughter. God, she's
Oh, I
big.
know.
Where
She's
the
grown up
hell?
so fast. Not really. Think
Where's the
time
time
flies.
gone?
Time flies.
Anyway, we were very excited for Mina because this is I'm sure a giant project of love. She's finally be able to share and get out in the world.
So excited for
Yeah.
her. Thank you for sharing it. And she said we can give away a copy. So we'll definitely do that. We'll
Okay.
definitely do that.
Aloha, bragger.
Aloha.
Kitchen 6 podcast. Don't even talk to me. You're in Hawaii. JK, welcome. But not really.
Just being awful. How much do you love Hawaii?
Okay, I have a couple of free
Do you
patterns
think people
that I
ever
saw.
get sick of it? No, how could you ever get sick of living there?
No, even the worst day in Hawaii is the
Right.
best day ever.
My skin is never nicer than when I'm somewhere like that, where it like plumps up. Love it so much. See, there you go.
yeah, whatever. Rub it in my face.
Who wouldn't?
Um,
If you said anything else, I would worry about you.
were you born there? Or did you move there? Like, how did you get there?
Amanda's sister lives in Hawaii. Oh, hello, New York City. Hello, New York City.
Spadina circle pullover. Is that how you say it?
Spadina Circle Pullover.
And
Hey, look, that's so fun.
It's published in Yarn Inspirations. It's available. There's a link. It's a free pattern. I just loved.
That's so cute.
I was just printing the front pages. It's knit with bulky weight yarn. I knew that if I knit this
Don't you just love a good
with the
bulky-
little mock turtleneck, the dropped underarm like that, and just the relaxed fit, this was going to be real cute on.
It's awesome.
With that ribbing that it's not really ribbing, but it's like,
well, it's hard to tell on a light colored yarn on a very small picture.
anyway, this caught my eye while I was looking through patterns, and I thought, print.
Okay, look at this. OMG. That is Ellie of Skein Knit's new pattern. It's bulky.
That was the other one that I was going to...
No!
That's bulky?
It says bulky. Bulky. 12 stitch gauge.
Why does Are you on new Ravelry? Yeah, you must be on new Ravelry.
Are you on old Ravelry?
Yeah,
Ravelry?
I don't know. I like
Come on. It's that beautiful classic shape. Her colors choices.
You've
are
always
great.
wanted an all over colorwork sweater.
I know.
That's really beautiful.
I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
That's incredible. The photography on that pattern, just
The
tucked
pictures
in the forest.
Okay,
that is
the photos are by Yona of Lina magazine. Yona.
Of course.
The
She's an
model
artist.
She's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
The perfect storm.
So anyway, that is out, and that's called Evan Tier. That's what it's called, Evan Tier.
That's so beautiful.
By Skein Knits. How exciting!
I love it. Okay, so Scrappy Marl by Beta.
Bulky, I can't believe it.
I know.
Bulky,
Right,
you
you
knit
don't
that
often
sucker in like 2 weeks.
Yeah. This is another free pattern, Beta. The beautiful
Yes.
dyer behind hedgehog fiber.
Yes.
Put out a Scrappy Marl free pattern.
Super cute.
Right?
They have so many cute free patterns, actually. Beata Designs. And they give them away, right?
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful.
I mean, look at her.
How cute is that wild color combo?
Yeah.
All those bright
I mean,
colors.
you can it's funny because as soon as it's the color that caught my eye, and then I saw Beata.
Beata?
I thought, oh, of course it's hedgehog. The
Oh,
colors
yeah.
are so pretty. So that's another brand new. If you're looking for using up some of those scraps, this is going to be great for
What am I?
2 fingering held together, you guys. So it's DK weight.
Okay, I think I'm just cluing into something that I did not know about.
Did a light bulb I felt a light bulb turn on.
Okay, so this next sweater I wanted to share with you is also the same beautiful model. This card is by Renee Callahan, and it's called... I'll have to get you a better picture because that wasn't the front of it. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. So it's a V-neck pullover, but it's got these like giant yarn over details running down the sleeve. So the same beautiful lady is modeling. These 2 patterns that I've just shown you are it's called Knit with Attitude, a 10-year celebratory collection. knitwithattitude.com.
All by different designers?
So there's a bunch.
Yes.
It's a collaboration, and yes, a bunch of different designers.
Oh
my goodness, isn't that exciting?
You stumbled across something.
How come I didn't know about that?
I hadn't heard either, but that's no surprise.
And Julie Knits in Paris, George Cullen, Francesca Hughes, Fiona Alice, Carrie Westerman, like all of these people that I definitely know. So I'm going to have to do a little more research, but there are 12 gorgeous patterns in that.
Wow.
From socks to shawls to sweaters.
What's that one?
Which one? Go ahead.
Is that color work?
Yep. Oh, really sweet.
Oh,
Cowl
fingerless
and
mittens.
fingerless mitts. by Carrie Westerman. So I'll link that whole collection, not just the sweaters. So if you're going to look
I
for
love
that. Oh my goodness. Knit with Attitude is a yarn store in London. Okay.
Okay, this is
Thank you for that.
Beautiful publication.
10-year celebratory collection. Wow. What a way to celebrate 10 years in business.
Yeah.
If that's what that is.
Okay, so
Okay.
my other pattern is a hat. Shocking. Hats are my theme. This caught my eye. The apple picking hat by Knit On Design by Deb Buckingham.
Cute.
It is cute. It's a
I
paid
love the texture.
It's a paid pattern. That's what caught my eye. So much texture, movement in these stitches. It's bulky. Did you find something really great?
Jodi, it's bulky.
It's bulky. So those quick projects that we want to give someone a knitted
quick
item.
and warm. Like we
Yes.
live somewhere cold, so a bulky hat would be amazing to have.
I just thought this was really cute.
It is super cute.
I loved her pictures as well. Very autumny.
Yes. Apple picking. That's a great name. Okay, here is a pair of... I know. Okay, so we've been sharing Colorwork socks, but holy moly, look at those. These are in the 10-year Knit with Attitude book. So when I link that collection, this is one of the patterns. Knee-high neon colorwork. That's crazy.
Those are works of
What
art.
a great photo.
Yeah.
So those are done in Coop Knits Socks, which is a great yarn line for this color work. It's 50 gram skeins. So how cute are those?
Those are amazing.
So the entire collection of that book, let me just tell you how much it is. Oh, is it even on sale? I don't think it's on sale. Oh my God. I wish I had found this earlier. I don't, published in November 2020.
Anytime.
So knitwithattitude.com. I'm going to link knitwithattitude.com.
Oh, you can buy it.
You can buy the book on their website. Available for pre-order to ship mid-November. Got it.
Oh, so maybe the ebook once it's available.
Okay,
Maybe the ebook will be available
I think
in a
I'm
couple
going to
of
order
weeks.
this book. It's beautiful.
You should order that book.
It's beautiful. It looks like the other Lina hardcover books.
The 12 socks. No.
52 weeks of
Yes.
socks. It gets that linen hardcover.
Is this Lina's book?
Maybe they published it? I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because she did the photography.
Tracie would have done her homework
You
if
guys,
she knew about
I'm sorry.
it.
I sound like an idiot.
No.
It looks like it is published by them, but yes. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, 14th of November. Thank you, Irma.
Thank you. Okay. It looks like it must be. I love that Linus publishing books.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
Everything. I love everything they do.
Speaking of book, have you guys seen the cover of the new Pom Pom?
Oh, Jodi, thank God you remembered.
I gotta show you.
It's jaw-droppingly beautiful.
We're on the third quarter book. Let me just show you the cover. And it's available.
So it's winter 2020.
It's available for pre-order by several makers.
You can pre-order it at your local yarn shop if they carry.
Off the top of my head, Lola Bean Yarn Co. and
good.
West Knits.
Stephen and Penelope.
Stephen and Penelope and the Fiber Nook in Edmonton. Those are all, I mean,
Sure.
so many places have it available.
Sure.
Look at this
A lot of
cover.
people subscribe to Pom Pom, so they just get it in their mailbox. It just keeps
Adela
coming.
is sold out of her pre-orders.
Oh, is she? Okay.
You won't have a hard time finding it. There's a lot of sellers that have it for pre-order. This is a Stephen West design with La Bien yarn for the cover.
So Stephen West and Amy of La Bien-Aimée were the guest editors for this issue.
Yeah.
So they got to direct the look and edit everything. I mean, I feel like that's an
Look
amazing
at that
opportunity.
sweater.
It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. And that's... Whose design is that? Is that Stephen's?
Yes.
I don't know.
No, I have no
No,
idea.
I don't think so. I think he's edited.
The Hare and the Crow.
Okay.
It's a fox. The cover star is Fox Thoughts by the Hare and the Crow.
Okay.
Oh, right. And then there's also
yes, a cardigan.
a cardigan, you guys.
Um,
No, it's not Max's pattern.
no, this one's not Max's pattern, but Max and Vincent designed something.
I
for it
believe
as
they
well.
have something in that. I don't want to get the details wrong.
Yeah. Well, we'll be able to share a copy. Bristol Ivy's in it. I'm just reading that little
I know.
blurb. But follow Pom Pom Magazine on Instagram. Get their newsletter. Get their emails.
And Kangmin Justin Kim, he is the model. He's also a dyer for La Bien-Aimée.
he's also an opera singer.
Yes, right?
He's amazing.
Yeah. So I just think this is a real, I mean, every issue is really special. The colors caught my eye. This cover is so beautiful.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited for that.
I mean,
one,
I
too.
shouldn't say this
I would
cover.
love to knit. I know they're all.
Every cover is gorgeous.
I just feel like the pop of these bright, like
Yeah.
the pinks and the purples. I think it's super eye catching.
Yeah.
And his hair is totally complimentary on the sweater.
My God,
He's just gorgeous, obviously, but yeah,
Okay.
it was something that caught my eye too.
I'm just going to see if I've saved anything on Instagram that I want to talk about.
Okay, I have something that I want to share that I meant to share last time.
Okay.
And it's kind of exciting because I've never ever heard of this before, and I thought, where have I been? Like, I've been under a rock. So, is anybody familiar with soap sack? And SACK, S-A-C-K, is supporting a community with kindness. And Stacy Wiener is the founder, and what they do is it's a charitable donation to places like shelters and extended care homes. They support veterans clinics, food pantries, LGBTQ organizations, relief agencies, and they crochet or knit. These ones are all crocheted. But they
Crochet would be super duper fast.
give them out. They give out these little, there's soap in these. So these
to
are
the patrons of the facilities.
Yes. So here's a gorgeous rainbow pride one. So they give these away as a donation. And guess how many they've ever given away? I felt so stupid. These guys are a nonprofit organization, and when did they start? I don't know when they started. But they've, if you go to their website, if you go Google them, they've given out over 100,000 of these to support people in need.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
I feel like our viewers let us down and didn't let us know about this stuff.
Well, I'm so excited. Literally all over the world. It's not just something that's in North America. They're
Just
doing
kidding.
this all over.
I love this whole idea behind this.
Totally. And I mean, there's people that, they live on government subsidies and certain things aren't covered.
So this is similar to Knitted Knockers, where you get makers out in the world to make these and send them to their organization.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty sure. But I just think it's one of those things where it feels good to give, right?
Yes.
And this would not take a lot of time for us. And they each get a little tag. They come with a tag. And it says, this soap sack was made with love by a sack volunteer. It can be used as a washcloth or to store your soap, and is made from cotton yarn. So it is nice and soft. Aww. So they're only allowed to use beautiful cotton. So it's going to be it's going to be not only beautiful, but functional. It's the perfect item for this, right? And so a bar of soap just pops in there. So, I mean, I think we should drop these off at a local shelter.
I agree.
I was going to say we should do a giveaway, but that's not what the point is here.
Yeah.
This is something that they want to be supporting. So we're going to drop these off at a local shelter. And they also have a cute little tote bag. So I'll link this because I'm sure there's a lot of our viewers out there that would love to donate.
Yeah, I love that so much.
Yeah.
Oh, Lori. Lori makes the soap and wash sacks.
Oh, yay. Good for you.
Yeah,
Good for you. So I don't think it would be much to knit or crochet one of these and to send it away.
Okay, this crochet would be done in a blank.
Right?
Yes.
And doesn't take very much
No.
yarn. And I think the yarn they use for this I know the washcloth yarn that I've used in the past is so affordable.
It's cheap.
Yeah.
Cheap at Michael's or Joann's, you guys.
Cheap and cheerful. So I'm going to link this, and I hope, and actually I think we should post this on our Instagram.
I do too.
Repost something of theirs. Yeah. So that we can help them even further get their name out, because this is something that's right up our alley.
I love it so much.
So we'll drop the whole thing off.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay.
Love it.
And she's based in New Jersey. Go,
Jodi.
Stacy. So thank you, Stacy, for
I'm
getting
going to put this
touch
in here
with
in case
us.
someone wants to know about it.
Sure.
Okay.
That was exciting.
I have a few bags to show you from Mrs. Brown's bags, and then we have a giveaway.
We have our giveaway
You
ready
guys,
to roll.
Do you
have any shopping?
No, I haven't been shopping. Have you?
Um,
Okay, show me what you've
I
got.
can show you two things.
Okay, let's see it.
Last time we ran out of time because we were so chatty. I bought some yarn from a local Calgary dyer, Lily and Pine. This was
Gosh, that's
so
beautiful.
I get her newsletter, and it was really fun because the people that signed up for her newsletter, she sent out a thing with a secret link to check out Christmas yarns. This was a couple weeks ago. I just thought that was really cool too. Like it's in her shop, but not everybody could see it. You had to be using the link in her newsletter. So this is her Holly Berry sock set, and it's lime green and super hot pink.
That's real sweet.
And then when I went to her shop, she just had a super hot pink.
Yeah, they go really well
So
together.
I just thought, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but and
Make a tube.
her base feels great. It's an 80/20 merino nylon. I love it. So I thought that might be a really fun stripy pair of Christmas socks. Like you could add some of the hot pink and the green. It's really cute. I thought she did a really good job. So that's Lily and Pine in Calgary, Alberta. And I bought a little bit of Barrett wool.
Are these? Oh, these colors.
Barrett wool. So, I mean, it's no secret that I love to knit with Barrett wool. But these were colors that I was like, what? I think these are kind of newish.
I was just going to ask that.
So this is wild grass, which is to me is like green apple green. And
Yeah.
this is cheery, and it's an awesome hot pink.
So beautiful. And they go so well together.
Isn't it pretty?
Yes.
But I did buy one more thing. It's just over here. Oh, my butt.
From Barrett Wool.
From Barrett wool. I've never bought it.
Oh, I told you I bought that. And I said I was going to give it to you. I don't know where I did put mine.
A couple years ago, I bought the Sven Scandinavian pattern where you can knit these cute little... Do you want to bring up the thing? They're the cutest knitted dolls. And Susan's Barrett Wool, they've done kits for them before. But I missed out, or for some reason didn't get one or whatever. And this time, I just happened to see the post, and they had stuff in their shop. So I bought the kit. It's all of these yarns, and they give you these special locks to make Sven's beard. Look at this. Look, Jodi.
I know I have a kit. It was supposed to be for you.
Oh.
I don't know what the heck I did with it.
Well, I love it. I wonder where... Maybe the pictures were in there. And what else do you get in here? You get you just need a little bit of embroidery, but it's got all of these colors, plus these ones.
I can't wait to see this
and
knit.
you could have purchased the pattern too, but I had the pattern. So now I have no excuse. I've got it all, and I could totally get knitting on it. I don't see any of this happening until the new year. But I love a good kit. And they've drawn their cute little tag. It's so sweet. Thanks for your help with the picture, Jodi. Jeez. But I love that yarn too, so that would be really fun. I haven't knit a doll type thing for a long time. And I don't even know if they have the kits anymore. I feel like they're probably sold out. She's been coming out with the cutest stuff. Those knitted houses.
I know.
Aren't they so cute?
Yes. I'll show you the knitted houses.
Okay.
Ah.
They hardly require any yarn. Like if you have little bits of woolly fingering weight yarn. Okay, here's something else I bought that I've seen online, but I thought to myself, I need to try that. Have you seen these Coco Knits needle gauge?
It's so cool.
Every little plastic thing is your needle gauge. And they're metallic or magnetic, so they stick together.
Oh, that is so cool.
And it goes all the way from like 2 millimeter to 10 millimeter, I think. Yeah, 2 millimeter to 10 millimeter. Oh, forget it, Jodi. That's ancient history. Forget it. We're over that.
I found them. There's Sven.
Thank
and his
you.
Beautiful bride.
Aren't they so
Yeah,
cute?
so cute. That's cute. Did you buy that? I would lose it. Does it come apart?
No, it does not come apart.
Oh, that's so cool.
It doesn't come apart.
I wouldn't lose it.
And it's tiny. I mean, it's the tiniest. It's all her, like, this is some kind of eco-plastic.
I love how
it's not
colorful it
plastic.
is.
It's the thing they use all the time for lots of their tools, and they're environmentally friendly. Aren't they great? I mean, it's cute, but I think it's going to be so easy to just pop in your notions bag.
That's a
to always
great
have
tool,
one.
you guys.
Yeah, I think it's really great. So that's it for me. That's it for shopping. But I'd love to see stuff in your shop.
It'll just take me a second.
I love it. Well, no, I don't care how long it takes.
So
No, I don't know if it's silicone.
No,
Somebody
it's
said
not. It's hard
silicone.
plastic. It can't,
All the info would be on
It can't be
coconut.com.
silicone because that could adjust what needle you can jam in it. It has
No,
to be hard
yeah,
plastic.
it feels like plastic, but I think it's a better for the environment product. Anyway, love it.
I love it.
I have not had a chance to use it, but I thought now I have one. Anywho, that's that for me, Jode.
Oh, Debbie said she just bought it.
Debbie just bought this thing.
So cute.
So, I mean, if your local yarn shop carries Coco Knits, chances are they've probably got this.
Yeah.
It's one of their newest items.
Where'd you get it?
Stash Lounge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Boy, that's a nice yarn store.
Yeah.
Really nice. Really nice.
Lucky Calgarians. I've done some bags. Not to say this will always be, but I've added a waterproof
Jodi, this
bottom
is
to my
so
bucket tote.
Cute.
I've also added 2 exterior pockets to all the bucket totes.
It's awesome.
So this is the medium.
What color is this?
All of you. I love you. All of you. All because it's olive.
And I love the gray bottom, Joe.
Yeah.
So this is a slightly new style. What is like
That's the medium bucket tote.
But it's got longer handles.
Longer handles.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Jodi, I'm a fan of Mrs. Brown's bags. I know when things are different.
Yes, you're right.
Okay, that's beautiful. Look at the stitch definition on that fabric.
Kelly knit that.
Okay, that's gorgeous.
That was Farmer's Daughter yarn. She just said, here's a swatch.
It's amazing. Gorgeous.
And this is Amy's Grello.
Love it.
Again, in the medium size. Let me just show you the difference. This is one of my new ones. Have I showed this yet? Yes, I
No,
did.
Jodi.
This is the new...
I feel like you're withholding evidence from us.
This is the... was it the original? The very first La Bien colorway?
So this is the like the anime line?
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the new one from La Bien Amie. This is a new one for me. It's not new for her.
Right.
So I just want to show you the difference between the 2 bags, between the medium and the large.
I cannot tell you how much I love a bucket bag. Bucket style bag. And this one, Jodi, with the exterior pockets, you're getting a lot of bang for your buck with this bag.
Yeah. So we adjusted all the pricing. The other totes that don't have this went down in price. These have got all the waterproof treated canvas bottoms.
Which is great because we're always taking our
You get
stuff.
this wet, you guys, you won't get your insides wet.
Okay. That's very handy.
I got my new tags on
Jodi,
here.
it's beautiful. You've been working up a storm.
I have been working
Good
a lot.
for you.
This
Shit, look at that.
this is
I need a yellow sweater. That's beautiful.
the yellow brick road colorway.
With the gray strap.
Yeah,
I love it.
in the large totes. I Grello again in the large totes.
Beautiful.
And then I brought Jazz back.
Another, oh my God. Love. You would think I would be sick of it by now. I'm not even close. It's beautiful. All of these are like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I love jazz.
Oh my God, Jodi. Me too.
This is such a good size.
I think my next love note is going to be in jazz.
So I'm using the medium one, just so you guys know. This is the medium one, and I've got a cowl and 2 hat products in there.
Right.
So when people
Lots
think
of
the
yarn.
medium, like lots fit in here, I would still
You've
use
got a
this
lot
for
of
a
yarn in
sweater.
there. Totally.
Yeah.
Look, Jode.
Yeah, and then this one is the large one that's considerably bigger.
Wow.
Yeah. But not too big, right? Like you don't want to feel
No,
like
it's
you're
a
carrying
great
a luggage.
size. It's a
Yeah.
great size.
Yeah. And just there's
So is this medium?
yes,
And
that's
these
that.
are large.
Yes. There's
nice
also
to have 2 sizes, Jode.
yeah. There's also lots of listings for lots of colors of bags, you guys. So I didn't bring them all. I just brought a few so you guys can get an idea.
And it's such a good time of year, right? Like,
yes.
send a link to your so-and-so that's buying you a
Yes.
gift. Buy your bestie. Okay, I love it. Such a good gift idea.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that way, right? That
Yes.
it's kind of now or
Yeah.
never with the shopping for gifts. I'm on it.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
Okay.
Okay, so we have such a fun giveaway. Such a fun giveaway. The ladies from Wool is the Answer remember last year they sent us an advent calendar, remember? It was so cute. This year for advent, oh shoot.
That's
There goes
okay.
the
Runaway
bell.
balls.
Your balls are running away. They've done a pattern for a DK weight stocking, and it's a kit.
That's gorgeous.
How cute is that?
Yeah.
So see at the end there, you tie on the little bell, and you knit yourself the cutest stocking.
Oh my gosh.
And you
that's
can
cute.
do it in, like every 2 days or whatever. You do your. How many minis are in here? There's a lot.
There's a lot, you guys.
I think it's 12. I'm pretty sure it's 12. But they're so sweet and so generous. So this is going to be our giveaway today. And these ladies also have a podcast on YouTube. Check them out.
Yeah.
Look at the cute little bag it comes in.
Love it. I love a gauzy bag.
Yeah. And so, but wait, there's more.
We're adding to the giveaway.
But wait, there's more.
You thought this was good?
We're going to sweeten the deal. So that came all the way from the UK. Thank you, ladies, for treating the podcast. And then, speaking of Stationery Co, they have launched.
Hey, Jackson.
Hi, bud. They have brought a whole bunch of new items to their shop. Stationery.
I just saw it right now. I haven't seen it.
Jodi's eyes just about popped out of her head. So they're stocking this company, a brand new company from the Netherlands. And that's the brand right there. But honestly, it's like a whole style of stationery. Like it's super cool, beautiful colors.
Look at the pencil case.
Right?
Look at the sleek design. They have a little ribbon pull at one end and beautiful metal hardware.
So this is slightly different. It's almost like parachutey. Yours
yeah.
feels like a textured canvasy thing. So there's
Wow.
different.
Cool.
Isn't
Almost
that
a little
neat?
metallic-y. That is
Kind of,
metallic-y.
yeah, like a pearly color.
Okay, let's look at this thing.
Okay, Jodi, I've already used mine. Hello.
You guys, I can't tell you how this is going to come in handy.
Show them yours because it's not even open yet. It's the to-do list. Who
Okay,
doesn't need a to-do
I
list?
was digging in old school supplies the other day. I kid you not, for graph paper.
So it's just so like modern and cool. Like at the very bottom in tiny, tiny letters, to do. And it just rotates like this. Those are all our winners from the giveaways last week.
You guys,
I love going for stationery supplies. I love taking the
You
kids
always
for school
have, yeah.
supplies. I love writing.
I would have bought.
Totally.
This I would have bought.
So their notebook, like when you say you were looking for graph paper, so their notebook that closes with the little button and elastic, you open it up and it's got replaceable notebooks, but it's got the little dotted papers.
It's got a booklet of lined, dotted like a graph paper, and blank.
And so these are replaceable, just like those, whatever that line of traveler's notebook, I think
It's got a pocket in the back, a pleated pocket in the back. Oh, you guys, there's been a lot of thought that went into this.
I get as excited. And you can see all the colors, right? So you can see the different colors too.
I love the palette. Melissa.
These ladies. So I said to the girls,
Yes.
I said, where did you, like, I'm not even familiar with this brand. And when they were at Stitches West in San Francisco, they went to the museum, and this brand was in the museum shop. And they loved it. So they were like, we have to check into this.
What?
So here's another beautiful notebook. Oh, this is a great size for your knitting bag. And it also has the dotted.
So here's the thing with this,
Nice
you guys.
and slim.
Here's the thing with this dotted paper that I'm just loving. I've never seen this, you guys. So this is a first reaction for
I
me.
haven't opened most of it.
This you can choose to write straight lines as lined paper, but you've also got the dots as it could be used for the grid.
Right.
This
Somebody said,
is
what's the brand name?
amazing.
It's called Tinamia. Tinne. Everything is quite small with their brand on it. So, but I will link Espace Tricot's stationery section at Tinamia, MIA. Yes. Okay, and so here's the
what's this?
planner. I actually love handwriting. I still write notes. I love it. That's a weekly planner.
And it can start whenever because it's got the day of the week and an empty square for the date. So it's not a calendar.
Right.
It's a planner.
Right, and you fill it in. So here's the brand right down there. And I just look how beautiful. Like, even just to sit out on your desk.
And then
It's functional but beautiful.
each week you go like this. Like, just flip the week over.
How did these ladies know we would love this?
This is
They're
so beautiful.
so sweet. They're so
The
sweet.
whole overall aesthetic of this line, the colors, the pops of metallic.
I'm not surprised they are stocking this. I see this reflects them. I feel like this is so beautiful. So the last thing we want to show you guys is the bag. Same brand, same company,
Whoa.
and it's called the Feelgood bag. And
You
it
guys, even the cardboard that's holding the packaging is thoughtful.
It is. So what does this say on here? Learn to fly. So it's, oh my gosh, it's so cute.
The fabric is almost like a
Feels slinky. Like faux leather.
Faux microfiber leather.
I wonder what it's made out of. I shouldn't say that because I don't know what that's.
It's like legging, like pleather legging
Yeah.
material.
Right.
Like there's a little bit of stretch to it, but it's completely lined with a nylon that's
I don't know what it's made out of.
that's probably, I'm guessing, waterproof, so it can be wiped down because it's like a portable grocery
So you
bag.
get that, but then now you've also got a little zipped pouch. You can either put plant-based cow. Oh, I'm not sure. I guess I don't know what it's made out of, you guys, but you can definitely check it out. But I sure love the shape of it and the handle. Like, this is going to be very
Very
useful.
It's one of those ones that you squish up and throw it in your bag, or you can use the bag it comes in.
Poor Holly. Sorry, I'll say things without thinking all the time.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Haha, Holly, that was a joke. We get it. Plant-based cow.
Oh, pleather.
Thank you thank you so much.
These ladies are amazing.
It's
So,
Bastrico, because these are beautiful.
and they are amazingly kind. So they spoiled us, but not only that, they sent stuff for a giveaway.
There's more things that we're not even showing you. There's that
This
much
comes
stuff.
larger bag. There's different notebooks. Oh my gosh, look at the sparkle on that.
So you get your own stationery giveaway this week.
Thank you. Oh, look, this is like a project bag. Okay, we have to show this really quick. It's got a little label
Show the
thing
shape. It's
in
like a
there.
rectangle.
This is a box bag. You could totally use this for a sock. Oh, look.
Wow. That's
and a
nice.
handle. Look at that. Okay, this is for you guys. This is a giveaway. So thank you, Melissa and Lisa. I actually love that they've brought stuff like this because it totally goes. We do need journals. We do need things to keep us organized. And this is just so pretty and grown up stuff. I love it. So we are going to be giving away for you guys this week. You will get your DK stocking kit. You will get a whole bunch of beautiful stationery. And we love that. We're going to send that out wherever.
Wow.
Totally wow.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Oh, see, now it's going to be gone are the Post-it notes stuck everywhere. I'm going to be way more organized, I promise. Promise.
I didn't know I needed this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So there's all our winners.
Oh, I
so if you
love
guys
it.
have been entering our giveaways, they are on Ravelry.
Tracie's very proud of herself. She's chosen all the winners. Sometimes life gets busy
It's
and then it
true.
gets
It's
legs, but she's all
The
caught up.
last thing that gets taken care of, unfortunately, is the Ravelry commitments. Like it's regular work and then work and so, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all taken care of. It's all ready to roll, which is great. So
Awesome.
that's been a lot of chitter chatter, people.
I do have right at the end. I'm going to show some pom poms that are restocked in our shop.
I feel like it's the end.
It is the end. I'm hungry.
I'm kind of hungry.
I think I'm going to make a Reuben for lunch.
That sounds amazing.
I have to go to IGA right after
Maybe I'll make
this.
those for dinner. I'm going to make homemade soup for dinner.
What kind?
Vegetable with Italian sausage and then Parmesan cheese and stuff. Kind of minestrone-ish, but
I had sausage and peppers the last 2 nights.
that sounds really good.
So good.
I could totally go for that too.
Do you peel the outside of your Italian sausage before you cook it?
Sometimes like when I do pizza, sometimes I'll take the casing off and smash it flat and just kind of like brown it on both sides and then chop it up after. Sometimes.
Is there any reason you would pull it off if you were just slicing the sausage for sausage and peppers?
No.
Because I always fuss with taking the
No.
casing off. Okay.
No.
Does the casing cook? It's not chewy?
No. You would never
Okay.
know.
Okay.
No.
Then I don't have to
And I've
fuss with
taken
it.
now, and instead of like sauteing them, when I make pizza, I'll just throw them in a pan and throw them in the oven at 375
Yeah.
for like 20 minutes.
Smart.
Because I just don't want to deal
Yeah.
with it. Anyway.
Someone's asking the difference between hand painted and hand dyed. I think it's the same.
I think hand painting is a technique.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I don't know
so
the
you
difference.
can do dip dye, speckling, dip dyeing. Hand painting is a type
like pouring the yarn in certain
I
spots.
think it's a
I
technique.
think we probably all, home dyers or businesses that have hand dyed yarn probably use a combination.
I think so too.
Of all those techniques.
It's a way to dye the yarn, but hand dyed yarn is just like all of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was a lot.
I know.
This was
We've
so
been gone for
fun.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
and it felt like it.
Will you guys
Felt like a while.
post receipts soon? What does
Will
that
you
mean?
post? Oh, I bet she wants recipes.
recipes?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
I'm sure we'll post something.
What?
I don't know. What are you going to post?
Well, like write the recipe.
oh, write the recipe. Maybe not. But we will certainly maybe talk about maybe some of the
one
ones
day
we
I
love.
will. Maybe one day I will. Maybe one day I will.
Oh, someone just said,
I do love my homemade soup. Maybe I'll do it on Instagram. Anyway. Okay. Let's do a pom pom parade.
I just brought 3 because those people loved these and they were out quite quickly. And Janet had a real great quick turnaround, so we were able to add these. These are number 22, and this is the large, and then there's one that's extra
That was
large.
a big hit.
I
on our
always
first
go
update.
with an extra large if it's me.
Right.
But this long hair is so beautiful, you
I
guys.
had one more thing to show. I'll share it next week.
Is it right here?
No.
Oh.
That's why I forgot about it.
This is similar, but it's the white
I love that one.
with the charcoal tips.
I love it.
That
That would look amazing on that colorwork hat that you're doing, your new pattern. That's all
Yes.
gray with the stripes. That would look pretty on that too.
That would look pretty
the
on that.
tips of that would color.
And then people loved purple.
I love this one now. I love it.
This was number, I forget. This is number 5.
There's nothing else that looks like it
No,
though.
and there's no other purple. You won't mistake it. This is the purple one,
I do love those ones.
right?
Yes, so much. So that's exciting. Those are back in the shop. We have some fun winter things coming soon, which is great.
Yeah.
And that's that. Thank you to everybody that comes to
Okay.
visit us over
November,
at our
what
website.
is it? November 5th?
Today's the Is that the 5th? Yeah. Wow. Okay, this was a good distraction for me. I didn't think about all that crazy stuff for
Well,
at
now
least 2
you
hours.
just reminded yourself.
No. And now I'll do show notes, so that
Yeah.
will keep me busy for a bit. But I'm totally going to make homemade soup today. It's chilly today. We've had really nice weather, but now it's...
You know, this whole week, you guys, like Sunday through yesterday was like plus 50, 12-ish.
We've had crazy
10-ish,
weather.
12-ish. And then I think maybe it's like down a notch now. Like just looking at the
I think
long
we're on the
term.
slide towards winter.
Yeah.
We got a crazy burst of warm weather. Global warming, warm weather.
Yes, because Halloween usually can be pretty bitter.
Yeah, we had Halloween with no snow.
Yeah.
So we had a crazy COVID Halloween. Grab your own candy, kids. We're not even here
I
for
put
you.
I say I have 60 kids because that's what the neighbor said. They sat out. I put my stuff out. I'm sure people stole it. Like just took as much as they
And
wanted.
that's okay too.
I said to Jordan, if they want to take it all, let them take
Right.
it. But I'm not handing out candy.
Right. Don't
But
come to my door.
I had mini pops.
See you next year.
I had chocolate bars.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Right. Right. Somebody said it's 80 degrees in Santa Barbara today.
Yvonne's working on her Star Top
Wow.
beanie already.
What?
That was quick.
That's how long we talk. That's crazy. And somebody said, I saw it go by earlier, that they were drinking out of their Muffy cup.
I think I have.
That's so nice.
I think
Thank
there's
you.
10 Muffy cups only.
Okay.
Once
well,
Muffy's tumblers are gone, that tumbler specifically is gone.
It's true.
Yeah.
We're very fickle. We like to do new things.
Yeah.
So if you like that one,
Yeah.
there's
We
still
think
some left, which
we
is
think
great.
it's kind of fun to keep bringing new stuff, right?
It is. It is.
Oh, I have to redo the inventory. It's only saying 4 in there, but if I counted on the shelf, I think it would be 8.
Okay, good. I do love these cups.
What are
They're-
your plans today?
My plans today are show notes and poncho knitting. But we've been working hard lately.
It's been busy.
What about you? Are you going to sew today?
I just have I have a few orders I printed this morning to package, and I mean, my intention was to sew all afternoon.
Yeah.
My bags are, everything's ready. Like the 2 sides are ready. I just have to sew them together. I'm kind of at a spot where I could leave that till Monday next week. I might.
You should, Joe. It's been a little bit crazy. Okay, our friend in Hawaii said her Muffy cup has iced coffee in it.
She got it.
I love that.
I actually remember packaging your order thinking,
That's the one that went
Hawaii.
missing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, that crazy postal system, maybe at some point it'll end up at her door. Who knows?
So, did we talk about shipping?
No.
So, here's the deal. We use Shopify as our website builder, and Shopify gives you discounted rates for shipping. It doesn't allow us to put our commercial Canada Post account linked to offer even better rates. So I pull all of our orders over to ShipStation and ship them that way with a really good rate. And because we get a good rate, everything now is going out tracked shipping for this basically the same amount as untracked
So
shipping.
getting a good deal.
So it's just a couple of dollars more, but every single package leaving our door is now tracked.
that's helpful.
It is helpful.
When things are slow, when now you can just click on that tracking link and
Yes.
know, okay,
Yeah.
it's still there. It's
And
still
once
coming.
it's shipped, ShipStation sends you a notification with your tracking information. So
Good.
I think that's going to be really helpful.
It is the one thing that we're always like trying to do better.
Shipping
We're
is one of
always
those things.
looking into issue like how can we make this cheaper, better, faster for customers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, I think that was a really good decision.
Great.
That we went with.
Yeah.
And so we are also going to be linking a DHL option at a really good rate too. That's a super quick, like it's a 2 to 5 day
I would choose that.
turnaround.
I'm super impatient.
I think it's
Right?
going to be $20.
So that's just a few dollars more than what we're offering already.
Exactly.
For,
so
for delivery within the week.
right, and usually like Argentina, it
And
comes in
it's-
3 days.
It's not mail, it's courier. So it's
Yes.
just a totally different thing. Like even though it's
Yeah.
coming through the border, it goes so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I do love that.
I'm
DHL.
happy that we're going to be able to offer these, especially right now, you guys. My mail guy said, as of the middle of November, that's the cutoff day that Canada Post is guaranteeing Christmas deliveries.
Right. 6 weeks.
That's
Isn't that
next by
crazy?
the end of next week,
That's
you guys.
crazy.
So that way we can offer this tracking so people know where they are and a faster option.
Yeah. Before you even get to the point where you can wonder where's my item, it shows up with DHL.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I do love
You're
it.
like, I can't believe
It's
gotten
normally
there.
it's like, what? This came from, and normally what I'm ordering is from Argentina, the Jodi and Co.
Yes.
And these things show up and you just think, how is it possible for it to get halfway
Yeah.
around the world like that?
So I think it's going to be about $20. So think about $5 extra, guaranteed, super fast for the holidays. You're not
And that's Canadian.
Yeah. You're probably not going to choose that any other time. But then there's no panicking about, am I going to get my project?
Exactly.
Or am I going to get my gift? Am I going to get my products? And that way you can comfortably order things the second week of December and know you're
Exactly.
going to get the item.
Exactly. You don't have
so
to
just,
plan.
I'm not telling you how to, but I'm just saying anywhere you go,
Right.
when you're shopping, think about spending a few extra dollars to get the expedited,
It's
fast
true.
shipping.
And if you have a girlfriend that also likes to shop in certain shops that offer
Yes.
DHL, make your order together. Split
Yeah.
the shipping. It's really not, I don't think, too expensive, but even then you could do even that. Which
We're
I think is enough.
giant fans of DHL.
Yeah.
Giant fans of
Yeah.
DHL.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, that's all we had to share today. I do have some fun Christmas yarn that I want to share next time. Ho, ho, ho.
Where's Jimmy? Jimmy's not in here, is he?
Oh, Jimmy's probably very busy.
Yeah. Fixing
Very.
warming ovens.
He's got a lot of JOBs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, you guys, next week,
We're coming to you next week.
we're coming to you next
Yeah.
week with more patterns, more knitting, more yarn.
I'm going to continue to
more
do my
fun.
homework. I'm going to continue to favorite these patterns. There's a lot of new stuff coming out, you guys.
Totally.
I love sharing new patterns.
Totally. And I'm going to start my knit collage this weekend, you guys. It's
Are
like
you?
playland. Yes. I can't wait. I've decided Saturday is like, I've been waking up early. 5:30 in the morning. I don't know if it's because of this election
What's the
crap.
matter with you?
Totally. Both 2 days, that last 2 days, 5:30, I'm like wide awake.
Plus, we had daylight savings. It would have been 6:30 last week, right? Like,
I guess.
I know.
I guess. It's not, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay,
Have
friends.
a really good week.
We hope you have a great week. We
Yeah.
hope
Sending
you're
love and hugs.
lots and lots of hugs.
Yeah.
Okay. See ya.